Takeoff immigration law, United Kingdom presenting. 2 immigration changes and updates, all your questions answered. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Takeoff immigration law, where we share with you UK immigration rules and explanations. This is a Takeoff immigration law video, giving you some crucial updates regarding changes to legal migration rules set to take effect in 2024. On December 4th, 2023, Home Secretary James Cleverly unveiled a 5-point plan aimed at reducing UK immigration. Let's dive into the details and answer all your anxieties, but before we do, you must understand what transitional arrangements rules are. Transitional rules in immigration are special measures that come into play when UK is switching from one immigration system to another. This usually happens when introducing new immigration policies, altering visa categories, or making significant changes to its immigration laws. These rules are put in place to ensure a smooth shift from the old system to the new one. They address issues like the status of current visa holders, the process for applying for new visas, and other related matters. In brief, some changes will affect mostly new arrivals, and those already in UK will remain on the old rules conditions. What are the 5 changes? Let's delve into the key changes. Social and healthcare workers will no longer have the option to bring dependents, partners and children on their visa. B. The baseline minimum salary for sponsorship under a skilled worker visa is set to escalate from $26,200 to $38,700. Noteworthy exceptions include the health and care worker visa, encompassing social care and education workers on national pay scales. Substantial adjustments to the shortage occupation list are anticipated, aiming to curtail the sponsorship of overseas workers below the baseline minimum salary. The principal objective of this list: anticipate a phased elevation in the minimum income requisite to sponsor someone for a spouse-partner visa. Commencing at P18,600, it will increase to 29,000 and eventually peak at around 38,700. The Migration Advisory Committee is slated to conduct a comprehensive review of the graduate visa, a 2-year unsponsored work permit tailored for overseas graduates from British universities. 3. Timelines for changes. The original announcement from the Home Secretary indicated a collective commencement from next spring, excluding the graduate visa review. However, diverse timelines are now established for various measures. 1. Prohibiting newly arriving care workers from bringing immediate family will be implemented as soon as possible in the new year. 2. The increase in the skilled worker minimum salary is scheduled for April 2024. Changes to the shortage occupation list are expected no earlier than April 2024. 4. The spouse-partner visa minimum income will experience a phased elevation, reaching 29,000 in spring 2024, approximately 34,500 at an unspecified time, likely later in 2024, and ultimately around past 38,700 in early 2025. 5. The initiation of the graduate visa review is slated for January and may extend until late 2024. Advance warning. Will there be advance warning? Changes require statements of changes to the immigration rules, usually with at least 21 days' notice. However, care worker dependent changes might happen sooner. Please note, this is for new arrivals and their dependents only. The government also promises further policy details next year, potentially including more specific implementation dates. Parliamentary approval. Do MPs get a say? Unlikely. Changes take effect automatically unless actively annulled by either house within 40 days. No amendments allowed. The government believes these changes are necessary to address what they perceive as far too high immigration. Applicant concerns. What about existing applicants? The 29,000 spouse-partner visa threshold applies only to first-time applicants. Extensions and permanent residence applications remain under the current income requirement. Full details on transitional provisions will be announced next year. Income counting. Can both applicant and sponsor income count? For initial visa applications, only the sponsor's income counts. For extensions and permanent residence, both incomes count. Exemptions exist, allowing qualification through savings or exceptional circumstances. Savings requirement. Will the savings requirement change? Currently, it automatically adjusts with the income threshold. No official announcement yet, but the government is reportedly consulting on potential increases. International comparisons. How do UK rules compare globally? Many countries have income requirements for spouse visas, but the thresholds vary. The UK's proposed P38,700 level stands out in comparison. The country ranked low in the Migrant Integration Policy Index, considering economic resources for family reunion. Skilled worker visa threshold. And what about the skilled worker visa? Existing visa holders won't face the new P38,700 threshold when changing employment. Some flexibility remains, especially for new entrants to the labour market. That's a wrap on the upcoming changes to legal migration rules in 2024. Stay informed, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Takeoff Immigration Law Info Takeoff Visa Com Tips, UK Immigration and Visa, UK.